Bianca Andreescu, the 19-year-old Canadian, has been the breakout story in women's tennis for the whole season.
She has been an amazing story, and she came really out of nowhere.
Andreescu winning 2 big titles on the hard courts this year.
Out of nowhere, the teenager wins Indian Wells.
The 2019 Rogers Cup champion, Bianca Andreescu.
Last year at this time, Mayor, she went out in the first round of qualifying at just 19 years of age now, advances to her first Grand Slam final.
If somebody had told you a year ago that you'd be facing Serena Williams in the finals of the U.S. Open, what would your thoughts have been?
I don't think I would have believed them. I was ranked like outside of 150, I think. It's just crazy what a year can do. If someone would have said that a couple of weeks ago, I think I would have believed them.
Can she win this thing? Can she beat Serena, who's going for her 24th major?
She needs a little bit of help from Serena. Serena, at her best, is the clear favorite in this match and the favorite to win the tournament. But Andreescu, with her fighting spirit, with her physicality, with her ability to dig balls out, she's got a really good chance.
What have you learned from those last 3 Grand Slam finals you lost that you think will help you?
I felt more prepared this tournament. There's so many different emotions in finals, and I just have to go out there and, above all, just stay relaxed.
She's fighting for her 24th Grand Slam title. I'm sure she's going to bring her A game. I'm going to bring my A game too. May the best player win.
Final, Saturday night. Andreescu, Serena Williams. This should be something kind of interesting, huh?
For Andreescu, so important early on that she's able to hang with Serena and show her that she's not afraid of this moment.
Serena's been on a stage this big for so long now. Again, the movement just underscores how far Serena has come. Her team feels she's never been more prepared to get to major number 24. This place is already on their feet, Lindsay.
No, this tennis is of a high quality early on here. Serena knows she's got to raise the level of her game.
That stays in. Wow.
One of the qualities so liked about Andreescu is that fighting spirit. She gets loud, she digs her heels in, and is not afraid to battle in the moment. This is exactly the type of start Andreescu wanted and needs.
Set point for 19-year-old Bianca Andreescu. How clutch is this kid? On a double fault, the Canadian teenager takes the opening set halfway to her first Grand Slam title.
First set is a big deal for Serena. Just 2-9 record in major finals when she loses the first set. So that was absolutely key for Andreescu.
Double fault again to get broken. Oh boy.
Andreescu leads 2 against the love, second set.
Well, Serena's mood has changed pretty drastically through this match. Started off so fired up, lots of come-ons. And these last few games, she's despondent out there.
She's getting out-hit.
Now, what will Serena do to try and problem solve and get back into this match? That's a perfect point from Serena there. Serena able to claw her way back into this second set and really get the crowd involved now.
Bianca Andreescu knew she'd be facing this. She knew 23,500 people minus a bunch of chill Canadians were going to be cheering for Serena. She said, I just have to deal with that. Bianca Andreescu. Serena Williams has to serve to stay in this championship match. This fan's a little more desperate sounding now. Championship point for a teenager. playing in her first major final.
Andreescu. 2 sets to love, 6-3, 7-5.
Welcome to the big time, Bianca Andreescu.
She was all heart.
She sure was.
That lead slipped away, and what did Andreescu do? She managed to reset. Not easy to do. And for Serena, the quest continues.
Last year wasn't an easy period in my life. I was going through a lot with injuries, but I persevered. I told myself to never give up. It's been a really long journey. I mean, maybe not so long, I'm only 19, but let's keep going.
What a moment. The youngest U.S. Open champion in 15 years on the women's side. Tracy, we got a chance to speak with Bianca yesterday on Tennis Channel Live. What impressed you the most about her performance in that final?
She's just a complete player. Her mentality to be up a set in 5-1 and have that slip away to 5-all against Serena Williams, who has 23 majors, and Andreescu had never been past the second round of a Grand Slam, playing on the biggest stage in tennis, and she did not let up. She was able to get the focus back and not feel like her time had already passed and she'd already lost the opportunity was just phenomenal. And the way that she plays tennis, she's able to back up her slices and her drop shots with power and match the power from Serena, her athleticism, the way that she finishes points off at the net, the way that she's able to move. Serena did not serve well. She served only 44% of her first serves in. Andreescu jumped all over the second serves and put pressure on Serena. So some of that, I think, Serena not playing at her best was caused by Andreescu. It really was incredible. A meteoric rise for Andreescu to win her first major.
Yeah, she was fearless. That's an attribute we normally put on Serena Williams. And speaking of Serena, Chanda, now 0 for 4 in major finals as a mother, has not won a set in any of those matches. What's the biggest reason why?
You know, I think Serena has kind of talked about it, and certainly after that match, she spoke about how she didn't play her best in the biggest match when she wanted it the most. It is, incredibly debilitating when you want something so badly and you aren't able to bring your best game. We look at some of these score lines, and that's kind of most concerning, or pretty one-sided matches. She hadn't won a set in any of them, Serena. And also the score lines, that Bianca Andreescu loss, it could have been 3-1. It was only the fight back, the spirit of Serena that got her into that second set. And you kind of thought once Serena pulled back to 5-all that then she was going to turn things around. But again, just not able to harness her best game when she wanted it most, when she needed it most. And, that's something I think for Serena that she needs to kind of figure out. She said, I've got to figure out how to play my best tennis in the biggest matches. That's something we never questioned before in Serena's career. Things have changed, but it's a new challenge for her going forward.
She's going after something that she's never done, right? I mean, how often can we say that? She's done absolutely everything in the sport, and now she's going for that ultimate pinnacle. Perhaps a few nerves creep in here and there, but I think what we heard after she lost to Simona Halep in that Wimbledon final in last year, I think that was a little bit encouraging. She said, you know what? I need to practice playing finals. I need to practice getting out there and actually winning finals. So she went and played some lead-ups before the U.S. Open, and at least the fact that she wants to work on that, she's thinking about how can I get better at these moments, even for such a great champion. I think that's an encouraging sign moving forward.
Yeah, and as Billie Jean King said, Serena has to just really commit to tennis and playing the right amount of tournaments to play these lead-up tournaments to feel really comfortable for the Grand Slams. Again, getting to a major final 4 times, I think that's kind of overlooked since she's in her late 30s. She's had a baby. And it's so difficult, and we just expect so much from her. It's like the pressure was overwhelming when she was trying to get that calendar year Grand Slam and lost to Vinci. Those moments are very tough, and I think she knows that in her late 30s, each Grand Slam that goes by, and now we're going to miss at least a couple, it's going to become more difficult.